Hello, Libra. My name's Tanya, and this is going to be your reading for mid-March, a mid-March update on what it is that Libra needs to know for the second half. Let's see what we have for Libra. Chamomile. So let's see. What I'm feeling from this is soothing, almost like doing self-comfort, taking time out, taking a break, letting things slow down and being more present in the moment and not as much hectic going on. So hopefully that's what the cards will say, but let's get in. So this is saying the keywords they have are gentleness, relaxation, and sleep. Yes. That sense of rest, of taking time out, of taking a break. Very calm and soothing. Let's see what the tarot cards have. Be nice just to relax. Maybe it's a little vacation or a retreat or just time spent in slow-mo. So we're starting off with the Devil card. It's a major arcana card. And then we have Justice, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Moon. So I think it's kind of a time of recovery for you. Is mainly the focus based on what the cards are. You're overcoming a lot. You may be struggling through some things, and the advice that they're trying to pull through is not to fight it, if you will, to relax into the change, into what's going on. And because fighting against it is just going to it's going to make it worse. It's like making the binds tighter. The more you struggle, the tighter they get, type of thing. So just give yourself a break. Give yourself permission to feel sad. Give yourself permission to just spend some time in contemplation. Allow yourself to be alone if that's what you need and that's what you're feeling. To just integrate this change that you have coming on, this feeling of a shift in how you look at something coming forward. Just let your mind and body process things right now without making any big decisions. Now let's get into each of the cards and see if there's any more details or what else they have to say. So we're starting off here with the Devil card, which is a major arcana card. This is a card of temptation, of doubt, of fear, of being afraid to let go of the past, of letting your ego or your fears lead your decisions or direct your decision, of addiction even. And this is the sense, this is where you're starting off here, is feeling in this kind of state of, I don't know what to do, which way should I go, what do I need to do next? Maybe falling into a bad habit, an old addiction, shopping therapy, things like that. That's something that this is what you're trying to overcome. And the only way you can do that is to do it differently. Maybe even do the opposite. So if you would handle it by going out and partying all night, maybe instead you choose to stay home and reflect on what's going on so you get a better understanding of it. So you can let it out and release it rather than just hiding it under a whole bunch of activity and movement. But this is what you're working through. And then we have the Justice card, and this is another major arcana, and I'm feeling like you will overcome this. It is possible for you to move past this behavior, this belief, whatever this is, that you're allowing to hold you back. Changing how you respond to that, to the triggers for that, is going to bring that sense of balance back into your life for you. I believe this is Libra's card even, Justice, balancing the scales. So you're focused on bringing your life back into balance of responding to karma, to things that feel like they've been hanging over your head for a very, very long time. You're ready to acknowledge them, look them over, deal with them, see them, face them, and then let that stuff go because it's just weighing you down. And that's how you balance your scales. Because if you keep holding on to that stuff, you're just going to be stuck where you are under all that weight. So you're ready to release that stuff. You just need to, again, be aware. And if you get stuck at this point, every time you're feeling like you're in that is an opportunity to make a different decision, to take a different turn and reset so that you can focus on dealing with it rather than avoiding it. Because you're going to have to deal with it one way or another here with the Justice card. And then we're down here to the Nine of Wands, and this just follows your little story arc, even though it's in reverse. Nine of Wands, this is nearing the end of a cycle. Wands are about passion, fire, boldness, creativity, desire. You've been through it. You have been just pushing your body and pushing yourself and pushing yourself. You have the stamina, you have the passion, you have the desire to push through to the end, but you are tired. Your body may be physically tired. You may be achy. Your mind is exhausted, but you have enough to keep going. You have enough energy to take that low key approach, to sit back, have some chamomile tea, relax your mind and body, let it process, and give your nervous system, if you will, that break so it doesn't feel quite so tired and exhausting. But this is an indication that you are pushing through, that you've got this. You're nearly there. Just keep focus on shifting how you respond to your triggers here and keep doing it until it feels like you're past that. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Another nine indicate that you're nearing the end of a cycle. Swords are about communication and our thoughts, ideas, education too. Nine of Swords is a card indicating nightmares. So this change is not an easy process, right? How your mind processes things while you're trying to sleep or are sleeping in the form of nightmares and dreams and things like that that might wake you up, that might seem spooky. That is your brain, your mind trying to process and integrate your new reaction and your new behaviors, right? Because it's going to it knows this path, so it's going to keep trying to go down this path, but now you're blocking that path. So it's going to try and throw up some things to try and move through instead of going the other direction. And I don't know if this is all true. I am not a professional, but this is what I'm being led to show you about how it feels. But it's like chug, 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 chug. I can't move. There's a brick wall. Why can't I move forward? Well, there's another track you can get on and go around it or go away from it or take a new route. Go the scenic route instead. There may even become a point when you're in the midst of a dream where you're able to take control and redirect it, like a bit of lucid dreaming. Just be aware that this is fear and change. Fear happens when there is change. It's normal. You just have to let it do its thing. And again, try not to slip back to this behavior when this is going on. You're nearly there. You just got to keep going. Have some more chamomile tea if that's something you can do. And try to maybe create a separate new ritual around bedtime that involves that to help soothe your mind and bring your nervous system, your energy into a more calm state. And then we have the moon, another major arcana card. So this is some major shifts within you that are occurring. The moon is about making visible what was hidden. Things that now that you're able to slow down and really look at things and you're taking the time to consider what was going on and why you felt the way you did, why are you triggered in this way, where is that coming from? Now that you're taking the time to examine things and to look into it, you're going to gain a better understanding of why you reacted that way, where that's coming from. The moon is exposing secrets, exposing memories. It's kind of about shadow work, ultimately, that oft coined phrase of shadow work. But it's necessary for you in order for you to truly break this old habit. You have to go through that. You have to let those things rise up. Even if you may only see them in your dreams, you need to let yourself process that, to be there, to be with that, to integrate those things into your being, into the whole picture of who you are. And these are not bad things. We perceive things as bad, but this is just your experience. You reacted the way you reacted based on your experience, what you knew at the time that you did it. This could even be about forgiving yourself and recognizing that you did what you knew how to do in the time and you learned something from it. And maybe that's why it was meant to happen the way that it did. But you have to sit with that and recognize that and see that in yourself. Let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck for you. The King of Swords. This is your ultimate success here. You gain control and mastery over those thoughts and doubts and fears. You don't let them control you. You talk with them, you acknowledge them, you work through, there's problem solving involved for why are you doing that and how could you do something else? What are the other possibilities? What can you change? So it's definitely a much more mature energy and confidence. Absolute confidence in knowing that you know how to handle this now. You know what to do if you start spiraling again. You're in control now. That's nice. That's what I have for you, Libra. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe and join my channel. I'm also going to be doing lives on Fridays. Feel free to jump in for those. I will be doing some readings. We'll see how many people there are as to how many I might do. And again, please subscribe to help me grow my channel and achieve one of my dreams. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.